We're very excited to do this video because it's about friendship. We value friendship, and we think because of the world, what it is today in 2020, a lot of vibrations are low. So we think if everybody's getting along, we will raise the vibration and will help the planet a lot.
Okay. So we have prepared for you a list of qualities that you can find in a friend that actually will help you identify if this is a real friendship, friendship made for you. So in this case, just keep in mind that this is a list based on our opinion, on our personal experiences. So perhaps for you, this could be a little bit different, or perhaps is you totally have the choice to also not agree with what we have, come up with. So here we go. So to start with, one of the first qualities that we find in friendship is
communication, which is one of my favorites because my throat chakra is definitely open. So I feel like the first thing is a true friend would allow you to express yourself, right? And it goes vice versa. It's not like a one-way street, and it's about when you're talking to someone and you're giving them eye contact. You can tell by body language whether or not they're cutting you off while you speak, because if somebody is cutting you off while you speak, they're not really listening to you at all. It doesn't mean that they're a bad person. It just means that they're don't care what you got to say.
Yeah.
So to me, that's not really a true friend.
Either that or what we have now in society with everybody having their phones. You're having a conversation with a friend and everybody's on their phone and not listening to you. Or so that's also a sign,
right?
That this person doesn't mean that this is a bad friend. It's just that this person is actually
not a great friend.
It's not. No, it's not
Pretty
really
much
listening to what you have to say. So it's really what you have to say. It's really unimportant, pretty much. Next on the list is what we have is making time for your friends.
So I mean, basically, everyone has different schedules. Some, it's a busy life, in this world that we have, like running around doing a lot of things. So it's very understanding that, you're not going to have time all the time, but it's about making the time, and a lot of people like to make excuses about why they can't show up or even send a text or give a call, even if it's once a month, like here and there. It doesn't have to be repetitive, but it's just about making the effort. And to me, that is a friend of value in a sense that is willing to take the time out to reach out.
Just to say, hey, I'm here, I'm still alive.
Exactly.
I'm taking some news and how are you doing? Are you feeling all right? Blah, blah. It's just like really, it doesn't have to be like super long conversation, but at least just to give a sign.
It's a shout out.
You're alive. Yeah,
exactly. So, hey, what's up? Hope everything is well. And basically it only takes a second to say hello.
Yeah.
Out of your busy schedule.
Totally.
So the third thing, anything else you want to add about?
No, that's it.
Okay. So the truth. So my motto is the truth will set you free. And it's about freedom of expression. So that's also relates to truth as well. So a friend will allow you to speak your truth without judgment, maybe observation, but it's not somebody cutting you off because they don't agree with you. And it goes vice versa at the same time.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So it's not like you expect this from somebody all the time, but you also got to give, what you get. What you give is what you get, in other words. So yeah, I feel like speaking your truth and staying in.
Yeah. Like it doesn't mean that you have to always agree with the other person, nobody has 100% agreement on everything in life, especially two friends. But it's just about being able to speak up what you believe in, and that the other person actually respects, your truth, and that you also respect this other person's truth,
despite like political affiliations and ideas and stuff like that. And I feel like that's what separates people, religion and all that, even sexual orientation or like different beliefs. It's about accepting people for who they are.
Yeah, we all come from different walks of life. We all have a different experience, upbringing. So therefore, everybody's truth is different. So we just have to be able to live with that and just respect it.
absolutely. But at the same time, you got to be true to yourself first.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, so if it doesn't serve you, then
Yeah.
it's not your. You can't be friends with the person. That's fine, and you just move on. It doesn't mean you can't be friendly with the person.
Yeah. Exactly. So moving on with the list, the next one, actually that
Conditional love.
that goes in hand with this one is unconditional love. So unconditional love means that you, no matter what your friend is or what he's doing or what he believes in, again, is that you actually have love for this person no matter what. So this is something that's very difficult because people, again,
always pass judgment a lot.
Pass judgments, have different opinions, sees the life from a different perspective than yours,
Right.
and do not necessarily agree. So if you have a friend that actually does not respect you for what you are, then that's not unconditional love. It's actually the complete opposite.
Yeah, because it's with condition, and it's supposed to be unconditional love.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, you have to be, not to throw politics into it, but you have to be a Democrat, or you have to be a Republican, or you have to be this. You have to have the same views as me. Like, we all different.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Exactly.
It's just, to me, it's not a friend at all to expect somebody to be someone. It's like you want to conform someone to your liking to serve you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. It's pretty much not passing, like you said before, it's pretty much not passing judgment on who you are and everything that you believe in.
Right.
So
my advice is to walk away fast from people like that.
Yeah.
Like, very quickly.
Yep. Absolutely.
That's been my experience. But you do as you wish, though, because everybody has their own way of doing things.
Yep.
Fifth thing,
What is it?
which is very important too, is also space. That's also important because you have clingy friends too that want to call every 5 seconds, that want to do everything every 5 seconds. And it's also granting each other space because we also need time for ourselves in order to grow, to self-reflect. So a clingy friend is not a great friend either. It doesn't mean that they're a bad person at the same time. But at the same time, you have to honor and give people space, and vice versa. So that way you have time to think, time to reflect, time to meditate, whatever it is that you do.
Yeah.
Like, it could be artistic, it could be walking or whatever. Just having time for yourself.
Yeah, we all have a personal life. We all have a life to live, So somebody that's not giving you that space and that actually, again, that respect of having your own space, well, I would definitely question that as well.
Codependency is not great because you don't learn, because you don't learn about yourself
Exactly.
just by being around the same person all the time either. So space is very, very important. And it gives you time to grow as an individual.
Exactly. Yes. So next in list is the next in list is loyalty. Okay. So I think from my own experience, I think I am the one who came up with this one.
Of course.
It's whatever. So loyalty to me, it's something that I actually is really important because this is when you actually see a friend is down for you. A friend will go and extend him or herself just for you. Go out of his way, her way.
I feel like a good example is, let's say if you need somebody to talk to, let's say you're feeling down,
there you go.
right? And you call your friend and you say that you need to talk or you need to meet up to express something, and they just shun you off. They keep shunning you off. And to me, a true friend would take the time out to hear you out, to see what you're going through, and to go out their way. That's going out your way for someone. The next one.
And also loyalty of a friend also means not being a backstabber. A good friend will never speak against you or speak bad of you.
Right. And allow someone else to do it.
It as well. Will defend you.
Right. And if they're laughing at a joke that's trying to belittle you,
your character is mainly belittle your character,
right?
Because we all have, we all make fun of each other in many different ways. That's not what loyalty means in that sense, but it's more when somebody tries to belittle your character as a person, who you are, what you stand for. And I think if a friend doesn't have your back in that moment, then that's something I think that you should reconsider.
It's very questionable, and I have that experience in the past, and it's not a great feeling. So be mindful of that, because a true friend will defend you in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the friendship topic is very rare.
Yeah.
I don't really see many topics about friendships out there, and this is why I really thought it was really important to do this video, because a lot of people don't talk about like what a great friend is.
Yeah. And truth be told, we all have friends. You know, we all live surrounded with people that are actually we share our life with, whether it's at school, at work,
Right.
Your neighbors, anybody, everybody that surrounds you that actually composes your circle of friends.
Right. I don't use that word very lightly. So if I introduce you, I'm like, hey, this is Tom. I won't say this is my friend. Because I feel it takes years for you to really know if that person is really your friend, because you have to go through trials and tribulations. You know, just because I know you for a year doesn't mean that we're friends. You know, we may be close or we may be acquaintances and stuff like that, but I can't just use that word loosely. A lot of people use that word loosely.
A lot of people would know, also, I'm not a real friend.
Right. It's not even that. It's the truth. Like I'm not. I can't fake it. You know.
I just known Eric for a year. I'm not his real friend.
Yeah, but I don't think there's anybody that been my friend for a year.
Okay, maybe 2.
Perhaps 3. But yeah, so I'm very happy that we did this video, because like I said, this topic is not really talked about a lot.
Wait,
And-
we're not done.
No, I'm not. I'm not wrapping it
Okay.
up. I'm just
Interesting.
reiterating what I said.
Just making sure.
All right. So, didn't you say a team player?
Yes,
Something you said
again,
earlier.
yes, exactly. So that what we goes with loyalty too is being a team player. Not necessarily, again, you know, like there you go. I think this is where I could use the example about the movies.
Okay.
Make more sense.
Right.
You know, being a team player, like you don't necessarily feel like doing something, but you're gonna do it because you know your friend wants to do it. So you're being a team player. You know? So I think
Not that you have to do it all the time. Yeah,
No.
be true to yourself too. But yes.
no,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know, okay, when you play in a team, like you play individually, but you also play with the rest of the team. Like
Yeah.
when you play soccer, you play your individual play, but you also play with the rest of the team. So that's what being a team player is. You know,
Right.
so it's not being a yes person and being like, okay, I'm like when your
Right.
friend tells you to do, let's do this, let's do that, and you're like, okay. A yes person, I don't know. Then you're not being really
Right.
a friend and standing on your own. You know. So
Absolutely.
yeah, so that also goes with being a loyal friend, you know.
Right.
Exactly.
And it would be very interesting to hear what you guys think of what a true friend is, because I think, like I said, this topic needs to be addressed more,
Yeah.
because a lot of people don't really value friendship, and they just around people just to be around them,
Yeah.
you know, and just to feel popular or just to feel a part of something, or to
Yeah,
feel
not even only that. It's also a lot of people also have a hard time identifying who is a true friend, and I think this is really what it is. You know,
right.
For example, I've not always been around people that were really my friends. You know,
Right.
I consider them friends, but then until you realize, you know,
Right.
that they were
I try
just
to
not,
tell
you
him
know,
though, but he's learning.
whatever. He thinks he knows everything. So whatever. So yeah. So I hope this is gonna help you guys identify, or not even just like go through a list of friends and like, oh, are all my
Yeah.
friends, or are they displaying any of these qualities?
Right. 'Cause
Just to
it's
give you at least an idea and be thinking about it. You know.
Right, because it's what's important to you. Because you know I'm different, he's different. We're similar in some ways, but we're also different. And so what's a true friend to me may be different for you. But that's why I would like to know, like, what is a true friend to you, and maybe I could explore it and be like, oh, maybe,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
It's all from different perspectives. We all have different perspectives in life. We all come again with different walks of life. So our the way that we vision and see people and situations are totally different.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So yeah, just if you have time, just leave a comment.
Yes.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
What you agree with, what you don't agree with, and that will be very helpful.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I think we got to start from our home, actually within yourself
Yeah.
first. Like be friends with yourself first, then with friends and your family.
Yeah.
And that way we could be a better world, and keep this vibration high.
Yep.
So it was a good time, and I was very excited to talk about friendship because I value friendship.
Good. All right. Take care of you. Take it easy, guys. See you next time.
Later.
Bye. Peace.